Work surface height. Adjust the height of the work surface and or height of the chair so that the work surface allows your elbows to be bent at 90 degrees. Forearms parallel with the floor, with wrists straight, shoulders relaxed. Chair. Adjust the seat tilt so that you are comfortable when you are working on the keyboard. Usually this will be close to horizontal, but some people prefer the seat tilted slightly forwards. Your knees should be bent at a comfortable angle and greater than 90 degrees flexion. If this places an uncomfortable strain on the leg muscles, or if the feet do not reach the floor, then a footrest should be used. The footrest height must allow your knees to be bent at 90 degrees. Therefore, the height of the footrest may need to be adjustable. Adjust the backrest so that it supports the lower back when you are sitting upright. Keyboard placement. Place the keyboard in a position that allows the forearms to be close to the horizontal and the wrists to be straight. That is, with the hand in line with the forearms. If this causes the elbows to be held far out from the side of the body, then recheck the work surface height. Some people prefer to have their wrists supported on a wrist desk or the desk. Be careful not to have the wrist extended or bent in an up position. Screen placement. Set the eye to screen distance at a distance that permits you to most easily focus on the screen. Usually this will be within an arm's length. Set the height of the monitor so that the top of the screen is below eye level, and the bottom of the screen can be read without a marked inclination of the head. Usually this means that the center of the screen will need to be shoulder height. Eyes level with the toolbar. People who bear bifocal or multifocal lenses will need to get a balance between where they see out of their lenses and avoid too much neck flexion. Desktop layout. Place all controls and task materials with a comfortable reach of both hands so that there is no unnecessary twisting of any part of the body. Most people prefer the document holder to be between the keyboard and the monitor. There are many different types of document holders available. Document holder. Place this close to the monitor screen in the position that causes the least twisting or inclination of the head. Posture and environment. Change posture at frequent intervals to minimize fatigue. Avoid awkward postures at the extremes of the joint range, especially the wrists. The frequent short rest breaks rather than infrequent longer ones. Avoid sharp increases in work rate. Changes should be gradual enough to ensure that the workload does not result in excessive fatigue. After prolonged absence from work, the overall duration of periods of keyboard work should be increased gradually if condition permits. Using a mouse. A well-designed mouse should not cause undue pressure on the wrist and forearm muscles. A large bulky mouse may keep the wrists continuously bent at an uncomfortable angle. Pressure can be reduced by releasing the mouse at frequent intervals. By selecting a slimline, low-profile mouse. Keep the mouse as close as possible to the keyboard, elbow bent and close to the body. Posture during keying. Good posture is essential for all users of computers. It comprises of a natural and relaxed position, providing opportunity for movement, and from which the operator can assume a number of alternative positions. It is not a single, rigidly defined position. Typing technique. Typing is a physical activity and using a keyboard requires skills, hence the need to learn correct typing technique. Unskilled, hunt and peck. Typists are particularly at risk of occupational overuse injury because they often use only one or two fingers, which may overload the finger tendons. Are constantly looking for keyboard to screen to keyboard, which may strain neck muscles. Often adopt a tense posture, wrists bent back and fingers poised to strike. Speed of keying. The efficiency and speed of modern computers makes it possible for a skilled operator to type extremely quick. This capability, reinforced by workload pressures, means the potential exists for operators to key at speeds which may cause or contribute to occupational overuse syndrome. Length of time on the keyboard. The maintenance of a fixed posture for long periods is tiring and increases the likelihood of muscular aches and pains. In addition, long periods of repetitive movement and sustained visual attention can also give rise to fatigue-related complaints. It is recommended that operators avoid spending more than 5 hours a day on keyboard duties and no longer than 50 minutes per hour without a postural stretching break. Lighting. Place the monitor to the side of the light sources, not directly underneath. Try to sit desk between rows of lights. If the lighting is fluorescent strip lighting, the sides of the desk should be parallel with the lights. Glare and reflection. It is important to detect the presence of glare and reflection. To determine whether there is glare from overhead lights while seated, the worker should hold an object such as a book above the eyes at eyebrow level and establish whether the screen image becomes clearer in the absence of overhead glare. To detect whether there are reflections from the desk surface, the worker should hold the book above the surface and assess the change in reflected glare from the screen.